What's up, y'all? Welcome to day 35 of Mel's Competition Chronicles. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, I am talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of prepping for a bikini competition at age 50. I want everyone to know that you can grace the stage at any age. Today, I want to talk to you about the federation that I'm competing in. So I'm competing in the OCB, which is a natural federation. Now, I knew nothing, absolutely nothing about bodybuilding when I started this quest to grace the stage at age 50. And I reached out to a couple of people that I knew had competed and said, hey, I know that I can't compete against women that are enhanced. I am 100% natural and I want to compete 100% naturally. So what federation should I compete in? And people suggested different federations. People had suggested OCB. And I decided, since it is all natural, that is probably the best option for me. Again, I really didn't know much at all. So I did a little bit of research and looked up their schedule. I looked up their banned substance lists. I looked up their rules, but I really had nothing to compare it to because I didn't know what any other federations were like. And I had been to a couple bodybuilding shows, but it's different when you're watching as a spectator. You don't really know all of the rules. You don't know what they're getting judged on. You don't know if it is natural or not. Come to find out, I was at a in-person posing session last weekend with my posing coach, and she mentioned how you don't get scored on the routine, only on the comparison rounds. This was news to me. I didn't realize that you don't get scored on your routine, and I had been heavily focusing on practicing my routine for the last 4 months. So I was a bit taken back by that. But because I don't know anything about any other divisions, I was like, maybe nobody gets scored on the routine. Maybe it's only the comparisons for everyone. So I didn't ask any questions. And later that night, I talked to my fitness coach and I messaged him and said, I'm learning things about the OCB that I didn't know. And he didn't know these things either because most of his athletes compete in the NPC or the IFBB. I had assumed that he had looked up the rules when I started working with him, but clearly he didn't. So he didn't know that you don't get judged on the routine either. So I was feeling a little defeated because I'm like, I spent so much time practicing this routine. Now, my posing coach did say that it's still really important because it's an opportunity for you to show your personality and to, show off your musculature and symmetry. And although it's not scored technically, they probably still take it into account. At first, I was frustrated, and honestly, it's my fault. I didn't research enough. I was just excited to compete. It was my mission. I kind of had tunnel vision. I was just like, I need a natural federation. Didn't know much about it. There are only a couple that are all natural. So I just went with one that I knew had a show in my home state of Connecticut. My point here is if you decide you want to compete for the first time, please do your research, unlike me. Learn from my experiences and research everything. Research the rules, compare it to other federations, make sure that it's the right federation for you. That's all for today. Until tomorrow.